Alright, here we go. A little something fun today, something different. We'll see how it goes. I already know what's coming, you don't, but we'll take it slow and methodical and see how we do and talk about it afterwards. Fuel is verified before takeoff checklist. Departure plan is not required. Attendant notification is complete. Electrical generators on. Anti-ice off. Packs. Auto bleeds. Engines on. APU is off. Start switch is left continuous. APU off. Flaps. CDU 1 indicates 1 with a green light. Start levers idle and recalls checked before takeoff checklist complete. Runway tower 31 center, they say cleared for takeoff. Runway center, fly heading 250. Clear to the left, clear to the right. Runway 31 center is verified. We'll take it out here and take it on the roll. I'm going to try to do the roll of both pilots here. It's going to be a little difficult. There's a lot to do. So let's see what happens. Takeoff thrust 94.1. Engine fire. Ejected takeoff. Extended. Deployed. 60 knots. Auto brake disarm. Captain would make a PA. Folks remain seated. Remain seated. And the FO would make an announcement to the tower. Say Midway Tower Southwest has aborted runway 31 center for cargo fire. Indication, control crash fire rescue. Okay, what do we got? Cargo fire warning, identify, cancel. Let's run the QRH for a cargo fire checklist. Cargo fire checklist says fire is detected in the related cargo compartment. Objective: suppress the cargo fire. Number 1, and this would be a challenge response. Cargo fire armed switch. Affected compartment confirm. Confirm. Push. Push. Verify armed. Number 2, cargo fire discharge switch. Push and hold for 1 second. Push and hold for 1 second. Note: discharge light may take up to 30 seconds to illuminate. See if this actually works. Note: halon and residual smoke can cause flight deck cargo fire. Indications to remain or occur again. More information is found in the additional information section. Choose one: on the ground or in flight. We are on the ground. There's our discharge light. Inform ground personnel not to open any cargo door until all passengers and crew have exited the aircraft and firefighting equipment is nearby. Our fire indication light went out, so we've successfully completed this checklist, apparently. FO is going to call and say, Midway Ground, please inform the fire personnel to not open any cargo door until all passengers and crew have exited the aircraft and firefighting equipment is nearby. And they would probably say, copy that. About this time, we're going to get, let's say, 4 dings. Ding, 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 dings from the flight attendants in the back. And they might say something like, Captain, there's a lot of smoke in the cabin. And the floor feels really hot. All right, in that case, we're going to order an evacuation. Condition: evacuation is needed. Number 1, parking brake set. Number 2, speed brake lever down. Flap lever 40. Pressurization mode selector. Manual. Outflow valve switch. Hold in the open position. And hold the outflow valve indication shows fully open to depressurize the aircraft. If time allows, verify flaps 40. We've got flaps almost to 40. We need to get these people out of here. Starting to fill up with some smoke. I don't think we got that fire out. Engine start lever levers both to cut off. Captain's going to make a PA. Ladies and gentlemen, evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. FO is going to make a call to ATC. Midway Tower Southwest is evacuating on runway 31 center. Engine and APU fire switches, all override and pull. Override button here, pull, pull, pull. If an engine or APU fire warning is observed or indicated, eliminated fire switch, rotate and hold to the stop for 1 second. Nothing there. Evacuation checklist is complete. FO is going to grab the fire extinguisher, immediately head outside, direct people away from the aircraft. The captain is going to sweep the cabin, make sure there's nobody else left on the aircraft, and is going to then exit the aircraft himself. The checklist complete. All right, so let's review this and see how we did and what we missed. Couple things, and of course, yes, this is going to sit here and beep at us. We don't care. The airplane's on fire, we're getting out. Our job is to get the people out of the aircraft safely. And what did we do? Essentially, we dropped the speed brake lever so that people aren't tripping over the speed brakes on top of the wing. We put the flaps to 40 so that the flaps could be used essentially as a slide for passengers to slide down the slides from the overwing exits. Parking brake is set that the aircraft is not moving. Engines, of course, are cut off so that we're not hurting anybody with the engines themselves. The AOM itself, when we talk about evacuations and rejected takeoffs, essentially it says captain should reject a takeoff after 80 knots only for the following reasons: engine failure, fire or fire warning, predictive wind shear warning, aircraft is unsafe, unable to fly. If the captain makes the decision to reject the aircraft, the captain should announce the decision with a loud, clear statement such as reject. If the first officer is making the takeoff, the captain should announce, reject, I have the aircraft. The captain simultaneously close the thrust levers, disengage the auto throttles, apply maximum manual wheel brakes, or verify operation of the RTO auto brake system. Without delay, raise the speed brake lever, apply reverse thrust up to the maximum amount consistent with conditions. Continue with maximum braking until certain the aircraft will stop on the runway. Let's cut the battery so that we can stop listening to that. First officer, verify thrust levers closed, auto throttles disengaged, maximum brakes applied, speed brake lever is up and call extended. With both green reverse lights are illuminated, call deployed. If the auto brake system light illuminates, call auto brake disarm, call any other emitted action items, call 60 knots. The captain will make a PA for the passengers to remain seated, or evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. The first officer will communicate the rejected decision to the control tower. Anytime we do an RTO, if it wasn't an actual evacuation, we'd want to do a brake cooling check to consider possibility of the wheel fuse plugs melting, the need to clear the runway. Also consider the following: need to clear the runway, the requirement for remote parking. Coordinate with ATC and station operations for remote parking requirements and location. And an aircraft logbook vault entry is required. The checklist itself we went over line by line. Evacuation we went line by line. With any luck, firefighting equipment is here putting out any fires. The people hopefully got out of the aircraft and got away without taking all their luggage and endangering the lives of others. That is about all I can think of. I hope that was helpful.